In the wake of the current brouhaha that Olori Naomi is facing, the OONI of Ife has actually sent an apology letter to Queen Naomi. Yes, the OONI has sent an apology letter to Naomi, apologizing for making it look as if she was abandoned during this time where she needed the OONI the most. OONI actually is not acting of himself. OONI could actually testify that he does not really understand at what point in time he agreed to go on that date with Temitope. That by all standards and by all right, she is actually not supposed to be part of anything like that. Rather, he is supposed to be doing everything humanly possible to see that Naomi leaves detention. OONI, as a matter of fact, has a lot of contacts all over the country. Yes, OONI is a well-connected man. He's connected to all the who is who in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. There is no person living or dead who does not know who the OONI is. So in this level of challenges, in this level of dimension, with what is transpiring right now, it shows that there is some form of diabolic hand that is actually acting against the OONI, making him not to be in his best frame of mind. OONI, as a matter of fact, has all it takes to expatiate and make a big meaning of whatever that is needed to establish Naomi as being innocent of the crime against her. Now, as a matter of fact, they have actually tried in different ways and different dimensions to draw Naomi to become something very, very deep. But not minding all the atrocities and handwork of the enemies, Naomi has remained victorious until recently, where, as a matter of fact, she could not succeed in not having to fall prey of this misconduct. The misconduct is actually not directly a fault of Naomi. It is actually not the direct cause of Naomi, because all what she was doing was trying to render help and assistance. But people now have a different way of understanding the way others behave. Now, all they did was to see that she goes in for what she did not do. It is really, really pathetic. It is very, very, very pathetic to note that of all the things that has happened, everybody is now trying to be aloof. Nobody wants to be responsible for the issues and challenges that befell Naomi. Now, Naomi's issue, as a matter of fact, is the fact that even if every other person abandon her, the one person she cannot stand to abandon her is the king himself. The king, as a matter of fact, is supposed to be with Naomi in good times and in bad times. In good times and in bad times, because Naomi is the one person who has always remained steadfast, praying for him in all levels, praying for him, making sure that he comes out of these predicaments alive. The king, as a matter of fact, has had a lot of other issues that he was dealing with. And in all of these issues, Naomi was the one person who always stood by him strongly. Even when other family members were always coming to see that they caused mayhem, they were always coming to see that they caused chaos, they were always coming to see that the king does not actually succeed. But Naomi remained steadfast, always praying, always interceding, always doing things that only somebody who genuinely loves you can do. This, as a matter of fact, has the capacity to push Naomi to a point where she will definitely understand what she wants and how to get it done. Now, it is also pertinent to note that the issues at hand right now is really heart-wrenching. That, as a matter of fact, she does not care how people look at her. What she cares more is how she's going to come out of this alive. Yes, she should look for a way, come out of this predicament, and remain strong, and remain steadfast, and remain very, very palatable, so that no matter the challenges that come around her, her life will definitely have a meaning. So it doesn't matter how deep the incident comes, but what is really important and what is really pertinent to note is that she's definitely coming out of all of this. And for the OONI himself to send an apology letter to Naomi shows that, of a truth, he really also wants them to have peace. Just as I said before, nobody wants trouble. Everybody just needs peace of mind. And peace of mind is the only thing that can actually aggravate